from Oklahoma City.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. Now he's free to midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards on the ground. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. But you look at this defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Cutler. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught. And touchdown. Anthony Schwartz. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Lancers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Jamison Williams with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Lancers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw here. A short one there, caught by Likely. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. He'll look to throw. That one's taken in by Spears. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little. They bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes to come your way, too, because I've got to get coverage in his direction.
Off the play fake. Here's Cutler. On the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 54 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Touchdown! From 17 yards out. And the Lancers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll decide to keep this once more. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now back to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Play action. Cutler. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6. In motion right is Robinson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Complete to Likely. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Jamison Williams with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Lancers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
17's Mike 17. Man, I got it. Mike 17.
They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lopez. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And here's a give to Spears. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lopez. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's brought down. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They go play action now. Cutler rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. They go play action with Cutler. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Lancers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it is 42-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Lopez. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. A slant route caught by Bateman. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. On now is the Packers punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this one will not. Be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. On 1st down, it's Cutler. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's caught inside the 20, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get That done.
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Jamison Williams with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Lancers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And quickly, they get to the line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lancers extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Hand off to Spears. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lopez. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And it's a Packers touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers are able to claw one back.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Off the play fake. Goodrich out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Lancers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
17's Mike 17. We want this.
Back to throw. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick for a sixth time tonight. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good, and I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Lancers have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And it's a Packers touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Packers are able to at least get one score back. Elliott good with a PAT. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And he'll go down as this... will start at the 25-yard line. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Welcome back, everybody, to Oklahoma City. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. A leap in. He's got it. He got it. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown. Jamison Williams with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Lancers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Pushing his way through. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now this throw caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one. Well, into a sea of defenders had intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The ball on the 8 still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. The Spears with another carry. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 8. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack. And it's going to lead him to 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets up.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Lopez. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Mike 17, Mike 17. You must be.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. On target to his man, likely. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Mike 17,
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
They'll elect to bring it out here. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, and he's oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed and practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
Today, it's the national.
And we are underway from Houston. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Spence. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Spence. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
No gain on the play there, second down. But you look at this defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Spence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Up the middle they go. Knowles. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Spence. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Oilers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try. There he goes, left side. Still on his feet. And finally taken down at the 34. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake. Spence. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. To throw on 2nd down. Spence throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Spence. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This will be fielded at the 17. So possession goes over here on the punt. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. For the moment, they're on top of their division, projected to host a wild card game in the first weekend, but nothing is set in stone. There's a lot, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Back to throw. Spence. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Off play action. Spence. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, Knowles. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Spence. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for them and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
Houston set to take over. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Oilers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. Maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life. And now look at him go. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Spence. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting.
He's got a man. Complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Oilers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They go play action here on 1st down. Going for the deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Spence. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On 3rd down, Spence, throw left side complete. That's 4th. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's 4th. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Still a lot to be determined in terms of their final seeding. We do know they'll be in the playoffs, but in what shape, what capacity, we're not sure. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Oilers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Well, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They'll run on 1st down. Knowles, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll keep it on the ground. Knowles, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Looking to throw. Spence. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Titans punter as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 23. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. Houston's offense taking over again. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
Oh,
this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Oilers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And he returns this to the 22. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. 78 yards. And the Titans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone. Extra point up and through. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the... Now a hit and a loose football. He's inside the 20. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Dixon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, it's Dixon. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Right back to Dixon. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! A great play there. 45 yards. And the Oilers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 20. now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken right at the 35.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! A big play there. 57 yards.
And the Oilers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
There he goes, right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Back to throw. Spence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To throw again. Spence. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking to throw. Spence. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter. They'll boot it away from about his 35. This is taken at the 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Up the middle they go with Dixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff for Dixon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. On 1st and goal, Dixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy, no matter what, though.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Tackles.
On 1st and 10, Spence. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Still going.
And it's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. 73 yards.
And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
The extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Houston's offense taking over again. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Spence. And he's going to be brought. Back at his own 6-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Spence. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. To throw from his end zone. Spence. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time it yields a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Dixon. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dixon again. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. On the give, this is Dixon. And room there to work it inside the 25. Now 2nd and 3. Now it's Dixon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Dixon. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 3. They'll run it with Dixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Trying to pound it in with Dixon. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point attempt to follow here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the return goes up to his own 17. Line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your...
It got his man complete. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.